Okay, good morning class. So at this point we looked at the introduction to variance and standard deviation, and we did how to actually calculate our variance or standard deviation and mean from the calculator. Okay, we recap that there. So we are on example on page 463. Okay. So consider the performance of class A and class B in a mathematics test. The mean mark for both classes was 62,5. Okay, so the mean mark for both tests is 62,5. Looking at just the mean, it would seem that these two classes are similar ability, which means to say they performing about the same. Okay. However, one closer inspection of the actual mark gets a better picture of the dispersion of the mark of the two classes about the mean. However, on closer inspection of the actual mark, okay, so that means to say we look closely here. Here you got 20, 22, 26, 29. There's no 20s here. Can you see that? Then it goes to 93, 95, 98, 99. Can you see it? And here's no 90s here. So is these marks actually the same? No. Although the mean is the same, and I add up all this and I divide it by 14. And I add that all up and I divide by 14. Although those values are the same, coming in at 62.5%, they are very different when you look at the raw marks. Can you see that? So what do you notice here? The range is from 98 till 22. Okay, which makes that a range of 76. Not so. And we're going to look at 87 minus 30. The range here will give you a range of 57. You see this range is much larger here, which means to say the standard deviation is going to be bigger or smaller? Bigger. Because they are more clustered together, the range of standard deviation will be small. Okay. That's something important to note at this point. Okay. So let's look at what the standard deviation has entailed for us. Okay. So how do we calculate? So what do we do is to get the calculator back to normal, press mode and 1. Everybody press mode and 1. Or if you want to clear your calculator, you say press shift 9, which is clear, you press 3 for all equal yes. And you calculate this clearly. So if you calculate the x up and he's doing his own thing, you just press shift 9, 3 to clear, and equal to agree. Alright, you guys got it? So, what we're going to do is we're going to calculate the standard deviation of class A and class B. Okay. So where do we start? Let's see if we can do this out of your head. Where do we start? We press mode. Okay, try not to look. So we press mode. And then 3 for stat. On your calculator you will have 2. Mode 3 for stat. 1 for variance. 1 first variance, and then we will enter the data. Okay, so let's do it together. Let's enter. It's going to be 22 equals 26 equals 29 equals 31 equals 43 equals 47 equal, 59 equal, 72 equal, 76 equal, 88, 93, 94, 97, 98. Okay. What do I press thereafter? AC. Then shift 1. So by pressing AC, I'm storing the information on the calculator. Shift 1, 4 for variance, 4 for variance, 2 for mean, and 3 for standard deviation. Okay. So for set 1, class A, your mean is, it should be the same as 66. Right? 62.5 was given there. Not so? So that wasn't the question. But your standard deviation is shift 1, 4 for variance, 3 for mean. That's standard deviation. Review. 28, 0.5. Just look at the class B. So let's enter this again in the data in the calculator. So again, mode 3. Well, you guys are going to press 2, then 1. Enter the data again. So it's 40, 30, 30, 40, 46, 49, 56, 58, 60, 66, 70, 75, 77, 79, 82, 87. So what do I do now? Self-entering, okay? So you press AC, shift. Sorry, first AC, shift 1, 4 for variance. If I press 2 for mean, you'll get the same answer as given there. So shift 1, 4 for variance, 3 for standard deviation. Is 16, 14. So what does that tell us, people? This data is clustered close to each other. Can you see that in comparison to class A? Okay, so who is so it looks like class B is then performing better in terms of that average. Something like this is worth 2 and then 3. There's 5 in total. Well, any confusion there? Huh? Look at example 2. Example 2 is on page 464. Okay. So here in example 2, we are told that the increased participation of women in the President Zuma's government helped to move South Africa to the 6th position in the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Index of 2009. Okay, this person here, the executive chairman of WEF, the World Economic Forum, noted, girls and women makes up 1/2 of the world's population, and without the engagement, empowerment, and contribution, we cannot hope to achieve a rapid economic recovery. Okay, so that's our story there, and this came from the Star newspaper of 2010. The 6th of January. Okay. Here we got the countries involved. Score as a percentage. So let's pull this down here. First things first. So ranked in 2009, 1 to 10. The countries Iceland, Finland, Norway, Sweden, all the way. South Africa is 96. Score as percentage, which is X. First question. Give the mean set of data. People, how do you work out the mean? You're going to add up all the numbers and divide it by 10. Not so. But you look at the next question, it says determine the standard deviation. So how do we do that? On the calculator, not so. But when we do this into the calculator, we are automatically working out the mean value as well. Not so. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to enter it straight into the calculator. So I'll get the mean and the standard deviation at the same time. Right, let's do this one together quickly. We'll go a bit faster. How do we start off with? Mode. Then 2 for stat. But I'm pressing 3. So mine's saying 3. 1 for variance. So it's going to be 82,8 plus 82.5. No, not plus but equal. 82.5. 82.3. 81.4. 78.8. 77. 76.3. 76. 75.7. 75. Okay. You all with us? What do I press from here? AC. Then shift. 1. 4 for variance. 2 for mean. What's your mean value? 78,78. You all agree with that? So your mean is 78.78. B. B says the standard deviation. So I press shift. 1. 4 for variance. 3 for standard deviation. It's 3. What does this tell us? Is this large or small? Small. So you can see this dot is fairly clustered close to each other. Can you see that? Let's look at C. C says, give the interval that is 1 standard deviation of the mean. Remember I did this earlier? So how do I do that? So I say your mean minus your standard deviation and your mean plus your standard deviation. So you go. It's going to be 78.78 plus 3 is 81.78. 81.78. And then minus gives us 75.78. So let's count how many. Okay, so here it says give the interval that is 1 standard deviation of the mean. We just did that. What percentage of the scores lies within 1 standard deviation of the mean? So we are now setting up a range for the starter. So is 82.8 outside or inside the starter set? Outside. 82.5? 81? Outside. 81.4. So that is going to be there. So it's inside, 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 inside. 75.7. From 7.8. 75.78. No, it's outside. Because listen, if I put this in the number line and I put 75.7, where's 7? There's going to be a 0 here. Not so? Where would 75.78 line? On this side. This is going to be 81.78. So that is inside. You all agree? This here, sorry man, this is 75.78. This is this value. And then 75.7 is outside the starter set. This is the range. That is less than. So that is outside. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry? Did I make a mistake? Is it inside? It is outside. You agree it's outside. So how many is lying inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of 10 values are lying within the 1 standard deviation of the mean times 100 gives you 50%. Just check the answer that they have there. Same. Okay. So that brings us to the end of statistics. Your homework is exercise 13.5. You do for me the odd numbers, okay? The full lesson can be found in the description box below. People enjoy the weekend. Good morning, class.